Most people believe humiliation comes loud, shouted, sharp, dramatic. Mine came quietly. My name is Leora Quinn, 34, a senior behavioral analyst living in Portland. And the night everything changed began with a simple question. Leora, where's your family? Husband? Kids? Oh, right, you don't have any. It wasn't asked kindly. It wasn't asked with curiosity. It was asked by my younger cousin, Tara, with a smirk carved so deep it could have sliced my name in two. We were all gathered around my aunt's dining table for a family dinner, one of those events where everyone pretends everything is normal even though nothing ever is. My fork hovered midair. Everyone else laughed, short, polite, relieved they weren't the target. My mother didn't defend me. She pressed her fingers to her lips, trying not to smile. My father cleared his throat, murmuring, "Not everyone needs to rush, sweetheart." But he didn't look at me when he said it. My cousin continued, her voice dripping with sweetness. I mean, Leah, you're almost mid-30s. At this point, shouldn't you at least have a someone? More laughter. My chest tightened, but my face didn't move. I had mastered the art of swallowing hurt without letting it show. For 10 years, I'd been sending money to this family, paying mortgages, fixing leaks, covering sudden emergencies, smoothing over their bad financial choices. I thought they knew. I thought they cared. I thought we were family. I set my fork down, looked directly at Tara, and said calmly, "Where's your money?" I tilted my head. "Oh, right. I've been paying your bills. Until today." The laughter didn't just stop, it shattered. The silence that followed wasn't peace. It wasn't resolution. It was the beginning. Because they didn't take my stand as a boundary, they took it as betrayal. And what they did next crossed a line no family ever should. Most people know me as steady, reliable, put together. What they don't know is where half my salary has always gone. My mother, Irene, was once a formidable event planner before chronic fatigue syndrome ended her career. My father, Harold, was a financial consultant whose phone stopped ringing years ago. And Tara, oh Tara, the golden child, younger by 7 years, living on brand deals, which was code for my bank account. Every month I covered something: groceries, medication, a leaking roof, a missed credit payment, a broken down car Tara bought impulsively and couldn't maintain. "Just until I get on my feet," she always said. She never stood up. Because why would she when she could lean on me? I told myself this was love, responsibility, family duty. But deep down, it was fear. Fear of being the daughter who said no. The night of the humiliation wasn't special at first. The table was too polished, the lights too warm, the air too fake. My aunt cooked roast lamb. My mother brought a salad. I brought a bottle of red wine worth more than my monthly therapy. Tara arrived last, wearing a glittering dress she couldn't afford and a smile she didn't earn. Throughout dinner, they praised her fashion channel, her upcoming collaboration, her potential. No one asked about my promotion. No one asked how work was or how I was. When Tara made her comment about my empty life, something inside of me, something small, tired, and quiet, finally snapped. And when I walked out that night, leaving their shock behind, I didn't realize I'd just taken the first step toward destroying the financial scaffolding their lives depended on. Back in my apartment, I stared at the stack of invoices and transfers I had never dared total. When I finally calculated the number, it hit me like a fist. $92,760. Gone. Given. Burned. I clicked Cancel Recurring Transfer. A simple button. It felt like cutting an umbilical cord that had drained more from me than it had ever given. By morning, the messages came in waves. Mom, sweetheart, something's wrong with the mortgage payment. Dad, you must have forgotten the transfer. Tara, hey, can you send $450? My rent is due. LOL. I didn't respond. By evening, the desperation escalated. You owe us after everything we've done for you. We need you. Stop being dramatic. Be responsible. Be who you're supposed to be. But their panic wasn't the worst part. The worst part was what I found 2 weeks later. A loan. Taken in my name. Signed with my forged signature. The loan was for $28,000. Approved months ago. My social security number. My forged signature. My debt. My stomach dropped. My skin burned. My chest felt like it was collapsing inward. I called the bank. They confirmed the signature didn't match my legal documents. I contacted a lawyer, Marina Orell, a woman sharp enough to slice stone. She took one look at the paperwork and said, "This wasn't a mistake. This was deliberate." My legs shook. Deliberate. Family. She filed a fraud report. And then my family summoned me. Come home Sunday. We need to talk. No apology, no explanation. Just an order. When I walked into my parents' home, the air felt staged, like a courtroom disguised as a living room. My father sat stiff in his chair. My mother hovered anxiously. Tara stood with crossed arms, her face equal parts offended and terrified. Mom, why would you cancel the payments? You know we depend on you. Dad, you embarrassed us. That comment at dinner was unnecessary. Tara, seriously, Leah, you ruined the vibe. I almost laughed. Instead, I placed the folder on the table. Bank documents, statements, proof of forgery. My father's face drained. My mother's lips trembled. Tara swallowed hard. You stole my identity, I said quietly. That's a felony. My father stammered. My mother cried. Tara whispered, we thought you'd fix it like always. And there it was. The truth. They didn't love me. They depended on me. And dependency, masquerading as love, is the most soul-sucking lie of all. I gave them terms. 30 days. Remove my name from everything. Repay what they owed, or Marina would proceed with charges. My mother begged. My father threatened. Tara blamed me. I walked out anyway. 3 weeks later, Marina called. My name was cleared. The loan was frozen. The investigation confirmed the fraud. The house, the one I'd financially held together for years, went up for sale shortly after. They couldn't afford it without me. The listing photos showed the dining room where the first crack appeared. For a moment, I felt nothing. Then, unexpectedly, relief. You cannot rescue people who refuse to stand up on their own feet. My mother asked me to join them for one last meal in the empty, echoing house. It wasn't a trap this time. It was grief, regret, reality. We didn't talk much. We didn't pretend. Before I left, I said, I'm not abandoning you, but I'm not saving you again. Your life is yours now. Mine is finally mine. For once, they didn't argue. I returned to Portland, to a life that finally felt like it belonged to me. I saved money, took a promotion, signed up for a creative writing class, built a future that wasn't measured by how much I could sacrifice. Some nights, I think about that first laugh, how small it was, how sharp, how it cracked open the truth. I wasn't their daughter. I was their lifeline. Until the night I cut the rope and learned to breathe again. If you're listening to this from anywhere in the world, tell me. And if this story hit home, please like, share, and subscribe to Clara's Revenge for more powerful, real-life storytelling.